Hello, Flickering Myth family, and welcome to our channel. My name is EJ Marino, and I'm diving into a new Netflix film. Oh boy, let's get this over with. I'm jumping into Don't Look Up. Licorice Pizza and Dune fans, you should be happy to know that I have a new least favorite movie of the year. Don't Look Up doesn't feel like a real movie. This movie to me is the equivalent of something I would have got like attached to a Happy Meal in the 2000s of like, here's this free movie you get with your toy. Yeah, this doesn't feel like a real movie. From the weird, shoddy filmmaking, I think the editing and the camera work in this film are god-awful and oh my god, I can't believe Adam McKay, who I think is a pretty decent filmmaker. I liked his comedy films. I thought Vice and The Big Short were pretty good films, but what the hell happened here? This editing is a mess. Like, we barely stay on shots for more than 4 seconds because we have to be quick, crazy, just to keep you entertained because our script's not that good. Then the weird handheld camera work that sometimes is either put onto a dolly and trying to move around or just shaky in your face like, isn't this moment tense? Isn't this weird? Oh my goodness. All of this just adds to my frustration. That could have been excused if the movie was funny, and boy, did I not laugh a single time. Okay, there is a moment with Timothée Chalamet closer to the end, or at least the middle of the movie, where he meets with Jennifer Lawrence's character. There were some entertaining moments there. I definitely think there's an idea at the core of this that I enjoy. I get what they're trying to do. Satire, I'm here for it, like Doctor Strangelove. I don't know. I like some weird political satire specifically. I mean, what's the one with Terry Crews, Idiocracy? I like stuff like that. I definitely see what they're trying to do here. But here is the issue. This satire is shit that we've been talking about for 4 or 5 years now. Nothing in this movie is new, interesting to be talked about for the first time. Oh wow, a president who's a bit of a moron. Cool, got that. I get the Trump stuff. Oh, a weird businessman who's into science and tech, who has some stuff involved with like space. Uh-huh. So original. Social media is bad? Morning talk shows are filled with like annoying, ignorant people? Oh my goodness. Like this, all of this is just so been there, done that. Every joke in here felt like I could have went onto Twitter and onto Facebook and seen the same shit being talked about. I was really expecting this to have new conversations, new thoughts, new ideas. Maybe Adam McKay hasn't done his Trump era satire and he wanted to do it finally, and that's his right if he wants to talk about it. But bro, you could have come up with more interesting jokes. SNL has done every joke you've done for the last 4 or 5 years on Saturday Night Live. You need to be better, progress our comedy more. Honestly, if we're not going to do anything interesting with Trump or Elon Musk or the current state of social media, then stop talking about this shit. If you guys cannot reinvent the wheel or think of other jokes than the same tired jokes, then I'm gonna need us to all reevaluate comedy and satire right now. So other than me just straight up bashing it as I did in that intro, what is this movie about? Well, 2 low-level astronomers, one played by Jennifer Lawrence, one played by Leonardo DiCaprio, find out that a comet is about to hit the Earth, and they decide to tell people about it. They want to go to the White House. They want to let everyone know that we are in danger, and this is apocalyptic level. But the White House doesn't care because the president is in the middle of a scandal, re-election time. Yeah, cool. Then they try to leak it to the press. The press doesn't really care. They turn them into memes. Then they try to do this, and then they're like, it's just layers on top of layers of these 2 astronomers trying to deal with this and the lives that they live after trying to deal with it. One of them, Jennifer Lawrence, gets basically blacklisted and treated like a pariah because of she doesn't have the media training. Then you have someone like Leonardo DiCaprio who's a bit more friendly to the general public, so people want to listen to him. I see what they're trying to do. There's definitely conversations being had, but again, these conversations are nothing new. The people that we're mocking with Meryl Streep playing a president, Jonah Hill playing her chief of staff / son, who's a massive cokehead. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff like that where I'm like, I get who you're making fun of. I get what you're trying to do, but add an extra layer to that. Then you have people like Ariana Grande playing like a pretty clueless pop star who the world's obsessed with her relationship, which is very close to Ariana. I thought that was one of the more interesting things because that was something we haven't completely seen done 1,000 times over. Oh my god, that's what just annoyed me about this, is all of this. Every time we would meet new characters, Cate Blanchett and Tyler Perry's weird news anchors, seen them before, nothing new there. Timothée Chalamet's weird apocalyptic stoner dude, while I found him to be one of the more funny people in this film, his character was kind of lackluster. There wasn't enough like meat to sink into my teeth into his character. I actually liked Leonardo DiCaprio in this film. I thought he was doing the best with the weak material given. He was having fun. This is the most fun I feel like Leo has had since The Wolf of Wall Street. Like, he seemed like he got on set and was just like, let's have a good goofy time. I really respect that. Same thing with Jennifer Lawrence. I've always been hit or miss with her, but she was pretty okay here. I can't really pass those complaints or compliments off to anyone else, because Meryl Streep is doing another lazy Meryl Streep performance. Jonah Hill, whoever let him riff on set, needs to be fired. His comedy went on too long. The gags were just, oh my goodness. Every time we would meet a character, I would be like, okay, what is this supposed to tell me? Like, oh, I get the Elon Musky character. I think it was Mark Rylance. Oh, cool. I get Elon Musk is a weirdo. Like, I was really expecting to be a bit more intrigued by this. For the first, 15 minutes or so, I was into it. I was just like, this is fine. Then the moment we got to the White House, the editing got weirder. The comedy just started to fizzle out. None of it just connected with me. If you are into star-studded cast and the same jokes you can see on SNL, I definitely recommend this for you. I mean, truly, this movie has everyone in it. Jennifer Lawrence, Leonardo DiCaprio, Cate Blanchett, Tyler Perry, Chris Evans, Sarah Silverman has a small role. Everyone, oh my god, Ron Perlman, Ariana Grande, Kid Cudi. Like, this is just on and on with some major A-list talent, and I like mostly everyone in here. Again, I just kind of bashed Jonah Hill, but I really like him as an actor. I usually find him to be quite funny when he's reined in and with the proper script and stuff like that. So I would say this is one personal preference. Comedy is really hard. I may not laugh at this, but you may find it pretty funny. So one man's trash is another man's treasure. I would say try this for yourself when it gets onto Netflix. I just can't see myself watching this ever again. Like, I would love this to be more interesting. I would love a good Adam McKay comedy. I was one of those people who didn't think Vice was that bad. So I definitely was able and willing to root for him. I just don't think this worked. I just think behind the scenes, we needed a better creative team. We needed some stronger directing and a stronger script, and we could have actually done something with this. But sadly, this just feels like a sketch show and comedy we've seen for way too long. Alright, everyone, that is it for my review. I could just say the same thing over again. This isn't funny to me. I couldn't get into this. I understood what they were doing. I understood who they were poking fun at. I'm tired of laughing at these same morons. Like, aren't you guys tired of it? Aren't you guys tired of the same old Trump jokes? Sure, guess not. Who knows? Anyways, what did you guys think of my review? What do you guys think of this film? Let me know down below. What are your feelings? I still want Ariana Grande's song to do well at the Oscars. I kind of like it. It's kind of a bop, but that's kind of it for awards and what I would like to see this film do. I don't really want to get into this anymore, so let me know your feelings. Comment down below. Subscribe to Flickering Myth because we make videos like this every single week, and give me a thumbs up if you did enjoy. Alright, everyone, let's talk about this movie down below.